motorsports. It is a new day. Formula One is go. The greatest spectacle in motorsports. It is a new day. Formula One is go. The greatest spectacle in motorsports. It is a new day. Formula One is go. The greatest spectacle in motorsports. It is a new day. Formula One is go. The greatest spectacle in motorsports. It is a new day. Formula One is go. The greatest spectacle in motorsports. It is a new day. Formula One is go. The great
Hello. There we go. Okay, we've sorted it. Let's try that one again. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Charles. Hello, my boy. Patrick, what's good, brother? Hello, 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 welcome. Alright, we're here for the Belgian Grand Prix. Let's jump through the starting lineup. We've got Fernando Alonso on P20 right now. He took some grid-placed penalties for new engine components. Antonelli starts 19th. Hamilton starts in P18 with Carlos Sainz alongside him in 17th. 16th is Lance Stroll with Franco Colapinto starting P15. He really can't be too upset with that. Hülkenberg, 14th, look, probably had a bit more pace in him, and Pierre Gasly finished 13th in qualifying. It's an all-Haas 6th row, with 11th being Ocon and Behrman in 12th. One of them, namely Behrman mostly, should have been in Q3, didn't manage that, but Bortoleto did. He starts P10, Lawson in P9, and right in front of him is his teammate Isaac Hadjar in P8 with Yuki Tsunoda in P7, which realistically is pretty decent so far for that second Red Bull seat. George Russell P6 and Alex Albon surprising a few people with a P5 start. Max Verstappen in P4. That Red Bull didn't seem too happy with the increased downforce. It is very quick in a straight line. Then we got Leclerc in P3 and an all-McLaren front row lockout. Oscar Piastri starts in P2 with Lando Norris in P1 for this race. But is pole the place you want to be? Actually, right now, probably yes, because we are in fact starting we're starting behind the safety car. So the gain of that P2 start is probably not going to be all that strong. So yeah, Lachlan, thank you very much for joining. Welcome along. Ollie, thanks for the follow. Lachlan, welcome. User13, thank you for the follow. Z41, thank you for the follow. Your streaming thing isn't working. What are you watching on? Out of curiosity. Welcome. We're here. We're ready to cook. Let's get this show on the road. Will we at least start the race here, or will we have to bring it into the pits? It is indeed raining, and it looks to be quite heavy. The umbrellas are still up. That's pretty indicative of what we shall expect. Albon podium incoming. I would love to see it happen, and I wouldn't say it's impossible. Starting from P5 in these conditions, we saw Hülkenberg got a podium last time out from, was P18, P19? So P5 to podium is, in these conditions, incredibly possible. And we have had the starting procedure suspended, which is low-key what I was expecting we would see there. Back into the pit lane now, or do we park it up? We might park this one up on the grid, actually. Lando on the radio asking for the conditions. Not ideal. Can't see behind the safety car, so it would be worse for everyone else. Absolutely. Too much spray. Too much spray. This is a shame. Hopefully it does start at some point. Would be nice. Red flag, baby. Let's have a look. Are they going to try and clear the track? And if so, how do they How do they go about that? Let's have a look. Lando's mum there. Good to see you still smiling. She's been a very chuffed woman lately. The son's been doing very well. And rightfully so. Keep a smile on your face. We've got red flag. When does it start, Nicola? We'll have to wait and hear. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait for the FIA to give us an update. Here we go. Let's have a look. Yo, welcome, Kumbich. Kumbich. GP, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Charles, we have been red flagged. Yes, sir. Charles, I saw your Instagram message before I had a nap from 7:30 to 8:30. I cannot... I'm just going to wait this one out. I'm not sure if I should jump on a VC because of my deal with Kayo now and the clips being used with Kayo. So I will have to find out if that's valid. I haven't yet found out. Ked... Sorry, I'm still so tired. Why is everyone going in the pits? Because, you see, it's red flagged. So, for red flag procedure, so they initially abandoned the start procedure, but a lot of the time after abandoning start procedure, they'll just, usually, no one's crashed. It's just the fact that the conditions are too wet. So that's what's happened here. Predictions, I think Max will get on the podium. I think Oscar might win. I think that's optimistic. I really don't know. It's hard to tell with these conditions. Realistically, it's just a stab in the dark. Anything can happen in these conditions. Bearman top 8, Nicola. I think that's a good shout. I think that's definitely possible. When will it start? We haven't yet got an update from the FIA. I'll have to let you know in a bit when we find out. Charles may lose podium. I think that is a pretty decent shout. Shut up, Patrick, dumbass. Kidding, love you. For the record, guys, Patrick is my friend that I know in person. Okay? Patrick is a long-time friend of mine. Just spent the week with him last week. We went to a wedding together. He tried to actually propose to me, but I turned him down. Before they drive in worse conditions. Yeah, you know what? If the rain keeps falling, you're right. They need to do a few laps behind the safety car and try and clear some of the standing water. Leclerc. There's more rain in 10 minutes. Yeah, Caden, so you were right. So just see if we can do some rolling laps. And you might lose a few laps of the race, but that's okay. Get rid of some standing water. And then you'll be okay. Come on. Come on, FIA. Let's get the show on the road. So what time does the Grand Prix start? Whenever. We're not sure. We're not sure. So it's visibility, not standing water. Rain 2 races in a row now. Yeah, not bad. Why red flag? Everyone wants a chaos. Well, safety. You think Russell spins? That's not bad. What app am I looking at this on? I'm looking at this on Kayo Sports. Head over to Kayo Sports if you're in Australia to watch the Formula 1. Get your first month for just $1. And not too bad timing to get it for a month. We've got a race this weekend, so today. Then we've got a race next weekend. It's cooking time, ladies and gentlemen. Rain 2 races in a row. Rose says, the damn rain. Patrick says, why do they even have wet tires? I don't know. It is useless. It is useless. Essentially, it's silly because based on the new sort of interpretation of the rules and safety, if the wet tires are needed, it's at a point where they will just not rain a race because that is deemed too too much spray. So anyway, yeah, because the wets just create far more spray than the inters. By design, they will just move a lot more standing water. So and the issue is the spray. So you know, it's not the standing water that's the issue. It's the visibility, and the wets are just worse for visibility. Yeah, Martin Brundle agrees with us, guys. Martin Brundle thinks that they should just be out there trying to do some laps and clear the under safety car, clearing that water and dealing with the spray, because there is heavy rain on the way. So it's like, yeah, kind of get out there now. Anyway. Yeah, there's a big clouds off in the distance. So this is going to be a while. Tylen Thor, welcome. How long do I think the rain will last? Well, it's actually not really raining right now. They can fully cancel the race, yeah. They can. Dream podium for today? Well, dream podium any day is Oscar, Alonso, Stroll maybe, just so I can have both Astons up there. But, yeah. I also quite like, well, I don't really dislike anyone, right? When's the start? We don't know yet. Awnings may be used, we're being told. Yeah, right. I'm just looking at the onboard now. Visor cam for Pierre Gasly, and that is incredibly poor. Yeah. How do they deal with the visibility going forward? What do we reckon? Top 3 in reference to what? My prediction for this race, or... Yeah, roads, if they cancel this race, it would be understandable, but annoying. True. You pay $20 for Kayo every month? There you go. You're a good man. You would love Snow to get a podium. Me too. Me too. Albon also. Heavy rain in 9 minutes, so we're kind of cooked. So... I'm just watching. If you guys are watching on TikTok right now, you can't see it because it cuts off the telemetry at the bottom of the grid. But if you're on Twitch, you can see we've got the audio transcriptions here. So guys, if you want to see the radio transcriptions, head over to Twitch. You can watch landscape, full screen, good stuff. But the radio transcriptions, you can see just Oscar is right now just talking a lot to his boy Henry. Here you go. This is apparently Yuki Tsunoda says he has understeer at turn 80 and oversteer at turn 90. I have understeer at turn 80 and oversteer at turn 90. I have understeer at turn 80 and oversteer at turn 90. I have understeer at turn 80 and oversteer at turn 90. Apparently that's what he said. I have a feeling that's a broken caption. I do think that he has been cooked up by the AI transcription there, but that's okay. Oscar's just on his radio right now. Okay, here we go, guys. We have some information. Randy from the FIA expects we will have to wait for 30-40 minutes before we can get going. This looks like we're in for a long night, guys. Let's play some beats, shall we? Let's play some beats. Oh dear, we're in for it. All right. Oh, guys. This is going to be a while. Yeah, you probably can go back to bed for like a half hour. I mean, if we miss it... forgive me. I'm not ahead of you, Rose, I promise. Because all it is that I have the transcription of Oscar's radio. I'm actually... They haven't formally announced anything. I'm just looking at Oscar Piastri's radio transcription. Rain delay. Yeah, so... Yeah, they're setting up here for this to be a while. Oh dear. Oh dear. Coca says, what is going on? The rain has caused this race to not start. We are cooked. Red flag, yes, we have red flagged it. And Oscar Piastri's engineer has said that it will be... in 10 minutes, there will be a 30-40 minute delay for rain. And apparently Randy from the FIA thinks that we'll have to wait for that to clear before we get going. So if you guys are on TikTok, you can't see it, but if you're on Twitch, you can. This message here. I'll actually copy and paste it in. This right here is the radio message. My content is too long. I'm going to paste it into the TikTok chat so you guys can see. Okay. You ready? That's part 1. And here's part 2. This is what we've been told by Oscar Piastri's radio. So if you guys are on Twitch and you want to see the all of the information from the radios, there you go. So in about 10 minutes, they expect rain to be heavy as it was in the last batch, then a 34-minute delay while we wait for it to clear, sort of thing. Randy from the FIA expects we will have to, yeah. How did I get this info board above me? This and all the data to do with it has come from F1 TV. So if you have an F1 TV paid subscription, then you get Foxtel. You have to pay for a Foxtel subscription and link it with your F1 TV. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. But I'm committed to the cause for you guys. Don't you worry. Piastri's first race was Bahrain 2023, right? Charles Leclerc is just vibing over there. Big man. Red flag is because of the rain, Brian. Yes, yes indeed. Oh, God. I got stick drift. I got stick drift. Okay, let me do the thing. I got stick drift. Anyway. Yeah, it's time to just chill, I guess. We got so much time to kill. We're gonna be here for like 45 minutes, guys. Cadillac next year will be good, yeah. So if you guys are watching along at home, you're gonna see right now there is a huge rain cloud, or rain cluster coming through over the circuit. I think we definitely will see some racing. But it's going to be a while, is my verdict. Bear with me 1 second, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, this is going to be a long time. Cody Bradshaw with red flag. Yeah, we got time to kill. How do I find out about the 30-40 minute thing? That is McLaren's Oscar Piastri radio. Yeah, it was, if you have a look on the radio transcriptions down here, if you guys are on Twitch, you can see the radio transcriptions. Sorry to those on TikTok, it just doesn't fit. But yeah, essentially, McLaren were saying to... Here, let me read through the conversation. So we've got... This was... How long ago? 7 minutes ago. G'day, Ty. Welcome, guys. How we going? Yeah. We heard, so in about 10 minutes, they expect rain to be heavy, as it was in the last batch, then a 30-40 minute delay while we wait for that. Randy from the FIA expects we will have to wait for that 30 to 40 minutes before we can get going. Followed by, have you got Oscar in the garage? Henry, radio check on other driver channel. Yep, loud and clear now. We'll be up 1.5. This should be the mechanic shuttle. Whatever, Leclerc, this should be the driver channel. Right, that is the driver channel. The mechanics tunnel. Negative, still on driver. It should be the mechanics channel now, still negative. Going back on the bloke. How's that? Yes, please. Up 1.5, 1.5. Have they been talking on the wrong channel? That sounds to me like they've accidentally been speaking on the wrong channel. There you go. So they've just shown that radio message on the TV. So if you missed it, there it goes. We now see that Lewis Hamilton's talking about oversteer and understeer or something. Anyway. Ella, thank you for the follow. Right now, to entertain me, I've got a Rubik's Cube. Let's see if we can solve this. Just giving it a little shuffle real quick. Ty thank you for the follow. Welcome along. Alright, guys. Place your bets and how long you think it might take me to solve this. I'm just going to keep shuffling randomly. Fernando Alonso looks incredibly bored. Poor guy, poor guy. Hi, welcome. Alright guys, let's go. 16 minutes and 41 seconds, you reckon? Interesting shout, interesting shout. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, Harley. Welcome along. Okay, guys, we have red side. Evidently, green side. Welcome, Nicola. It's good to have you here. Orange. That's yellow. Blue, white. I think that's all of them, right? Hello, Adopted. Welcome. Oh dear, we're in for a long one. Mate, if you don't know what these are peak. This is an Australian thing, I think. Up and go. It's like a little milkshakey sort of thing. They're so good. I don't know how to describe it. Hamilton crash with Stroll? Sounds good to me. No, it doesn't. What's my major? I'm doing double major. I am doing Bachelor of Business. First major is Digital Marketing and Communications, and my second major is Management. God tier up and go. The chocolate protein one. Top tier. When does it start? We don't know for certain, but it seems like it's going to be at least half an hour. At least half an hour. So get ready. We're in for a long one tonight, guys. Adopted, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Karina, thank you for the follow. Buckle up, guys. We've got some games to play now. We've got to entertain ourselves, huh? This is Classic Spa. Nicola, thanks for the follow. Piastri to win it all. The championship. Maybe. Alright, guys. Time for us to solve the Rubik's Cube. Are we ready? Are we ready? Now, when's the restart? We don't yet know. About half an hour is expected. I reckon it's going to be about half an hour, 30 to 40. Oscar is also my favourite too, to be fair. Alright guys, you ready? Someone count me in. Let's do it, team. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's go. Come on, baby, come on. Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Get that through. There we are. Yep, there we go. Get that one there. And there we go. There's wait. Oh, I've cooked it. I've cooked it. I'm colorblind, lads. There we go. First layer done. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Come on, baby. Cadence, how are you? And there we go. There's the second layer done. Beautifully done. Final layer. Wait, is that... Yeah, that is right. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Come on. There we go. Almost done. Why is there a red flag? Because of the rain. And we're done. Oh. Done, guys. We did it. Woo-hoo. Sweet. We win. I don't know how long that was. If someone timed it and wanted to let me know, tell me, because I'm not sure. I have indeed tried Weet-Bix. Yes, I have. I sure have, lads. I just had a thought. I'm going to try something. Something a little bit funky and fresh. I'm sure you guys will back that. The Aston's on track? Wait, what? What are you talking about? You mean like the medical car and the safety car? To like clear the track? Does anyone here like Lance Stroll? Yes, me too. I love Lance Stroll. Yeah, how did F2 go earlier? Did they race? I was asleep. I can't lie. Alex Dunn won. Good man. The red flag was because of rain. You know how it be. We love the rain. Alright. Why is there so much advertising on the screen? Get out of here. Here we go. Let's play Infinite Craft. Anyone know what Infinite Craft is? I live in South Australia. Alright, let's play Infinite Craft, eh? Screw it. We're here for a long time. Let's game. Alright. Okay. So, chat, what shall I try and make? What shall I try and make, guys? Someone give me something. F1. Okay, let's write down some stuff. We're gonna grab the whiteboard. So first up, we've got F1, person. The word person. F1 or Formula 1. So Piastri. Do you want Oscar Piastri? I'll get Oscar Piastri. What else shall we be making, lads? Max Verstappen. Well, the race is delayed by half an hour. So we have some time to kill. So we're currently... Car, Belgium. I'll make Belgium. Car. This is our list so far. Anything else? Race is on and off until 3. Yep. It's gonna be a long night or day wherever you are. You know what? Let's try and get Spa-Francorchamps. That's gonna be a hard one. A spa. Alright. We've got this. We've got this. Okay. We have to get person, F1, Oscar Piastri, Max, Belgium, car, and Spa-Francorchamps. PlayStation. We'll put PlayStation on there too. Alright, guys. You have school in the morning. Is it Kanye West? Okay. I'll just write Kanye. Alright, lock in, lads. Let's do it. Yacht. Alright, we might run out of space. There's a lot of words to try and get here, guys. There's a lot of... No. Grudger. No. I don't think the race will get fully cancelled, but we're going to be here for a while we wait for it to start up. Technically, they've not done any racing laps yet, so the timer, the 2-hour race timer, has not yet started. Alright, let me try and, There we go. Alright. Yacht didn't fit. Let's start from the very beginning. If they made Spa a night race, it would never race because if there was any rain, it just would never dry up. Okay, get that ad out of here. What the hell? Go away. Where's... Let's try... Infinite Craft. Here we go. There you go. That's... No, that's the one that we want. That's more like it. Alright, here we go. Water, earth, plant. Water, plant, you get a swamp. Fire in the swamp, and you get a dragon. Earth plus earth, mountain, mountain plus water, lake. We're just going to get some basic stuff. Storm, mountain and a storm, avalanche, avalanche dragon, yeti. Lake and yeti, Nessie. Nessie and Nessie, Loch Ness monster. We need to get person. Plant plus plant, tree plus water, river. Plant plus water, swamp. That doesn't make sense. Plant plus fire, smoke and water, fog, earth, mist, wind, dust. I have no idea what we're doing here. Volcano plus water is lava plus water, stone. Let's get a bunch. Let's just get a lake. Fish. Oh, we got fish. Fish bowl. Okay. So if we go now, ocean, and we should be able to get an island from volcano and ocean. There we go. Island and island. Continent. Here we go. Pangaea. Continent and dragon. Europe. Makes sense. Fire, dragon, dragon plus dragon egg. Here we go. Dragon egg plus plant is tree. Dragon egg plus earth. No. Dragon egg plus dragon egg. England! Oh! Hang on, we're actually moving towards Belgium. Okay, how long is the start delayed? For a while, guys. It's about the rain. Yeah, we're gonna be here for time. We got a while here. We've got England. Okay. Continent. Europe. Cool. Engine for a car. Okay, smoke. We got steam, right? We want to make like a combustion engine. Wait, we're doing infinite craft. Essentially, the race is delayed for ages. We're gonna be here for a while we wait for this rain to clear. Yeah, let me. Oh wait, never mind. Max could be a gas station. Okay. I feel like we're moving here. I feel like you can get Japan from Dragon. Rain plus... So, wait, what if I get a bunch of trees? Forest. Wood. Paper. Book. Okay. Wood. Continent. Boat. Dragon country. There's fish plus fish, shark, continent, megalodon, continent, okay, salamander, interesting, fish, water, fish bowl, no. Firefish. Sushi. Here we go. We did it. This will give us Japan. So we've got Japan and the continent Asia. Okay. So you have Europe, Asia, Eurasia. I didn't mean to do that. But we've got Europe. When does the race start? I'm not sure yet. We have some time to kill. A lot of time to kill. What are we saying, chat? Dragon country, make rain. Can I grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? Wait. Wait! There you go. The race is delayed. Oh, wrong hand. Okay, here we go. I'll take the headset off. Right, let me need to get lower. Whoa! Shut your mouth! There you go. Built different. Okay. We still haven't got person yet. It was indeed a hard watch, Sage. I agree. One thing you'll find out about me is that I am Mr. Cringe. Yeah, this edit is going to be crazy. Eruption. Okay. Let's reassess. We've got stone. We have some basic elements. We have a boulder. We have rock. I have no idea. We need person. PlayStation is Sony. Japan, boat. Japan, England. Big Ben. Nessie, England for Scotland. Ooh, I like that's a good shout. I don't know if that helps us much, but that I like it. It was good shout. How do you get life? Egg. We had egg. Dragon egg. Europe. Dragon egg island. Dragon egg fish. Sea serpent. Kraken. Yeah, I don't know how to get just like life or human. Because we need a human, right? Is the race still red flagged? Yes. We're red flagged for a little bit of time now. We got time to kill. God, I don't know where to go with this. Because we need person, and then we can get car, and we got countries. So if we get car, we can then get race, maybe. Gosh, how am I gonna do this? I'm pretty sure you can make a dragon egg into just a normal egg. Make a yacht real quick with boat and boat. Ooh. Funnily enough, we might actually be able to get your yacht. Let's just get a bunch of random stuff. Godzilla. Jaws. London. Aquarium. Atlantis. Sharktopus. Rocktopus. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Oh, lads, I've got no idea. How do I get life? Dandelion. Weed. Let's get rid of that. Lightning. I'm trying to get an Australian animal. Boat and ship. Ship and boat. I'm pretty sure I've already done it. Cruise. Yeah. Dragon egg. What do we get? We need to get life from something. How do I get life? Yeah, guys, we need help. Swamp, maybe. Lizard. Crocodile. Crocodile! Oh! We're on for Australia here. We did it! We got Australia! Create Mars and combine with Earth to make life. Thank you, Talia. Much love. If someone was attempting mild voodoo on you, would you want to know, or would you rather continue to live oblivious to it? Yeah, go on. We'll be oblivious. We have Australia. Oh, hang on. Dragonite. What do you mean? How is Australia Dragonite? Not a problem with it. We got a Pokemon, but that's cool. Dragonite and Weed. Thunder. Oh, this is dumb. Stone in Australia. Uluru. Cool. As rock. That's another word for Uluru. Oh, this is going to give you like a gum tree, right? Koala. Okay, we have an animal. The race is dry enough. I can tell you right now it's not, looking at that. That's... Yes, a bit interesting. Ooh, news from the FIA. Listening up, guys. Hang on. Apparently, they've abandoned the rule where you have to stay within 10 car lengths of the car in front for safety car. What? Hi, Carlos. Okay. So we have Australia. We need... Hang on, we need to make land. Like, how do we make land? Mountain, lake, fjord. That's in Sweden, right? Tsunami, disaster, dragon. What? Hawaii. Continent. Where are we? Where's continent? Earth. Oh wait, that's what we started with, isn't it? Mountain. How do I get... How do I get something more than just Earth? I want to get, like, planets. Planet. Oh! The sun! Rainbow! Boys, okay, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. Sunflower. Okay. Sun and plant. Oh, get out of here. Okay. Alright. Sandstorm. Wait, wind and dust. I don't have dust. Wind plus earth equals dust. Oh, I do have dust. Sand. Wind. Dune. Desert. Where's planet? Okay, got Mars. And Mars and Earth apparently makes life. Okay. We've done it. Human. We've done it. Farmer. Barbecue. Soup. Interesting. No idea what I'm doing here. Okay. We're trying to make these words. We're trying to get F1 and then Oscar Piastri, Max Verstappen, Belgium, car, person, PlayStation, Kanye, and Spa. This is low-key hard. Yeah, it is still raining. It absolutely is still raining. Yeah. Try get race car. I don't know how to make a car. We need like land and a boat. Like what's a land boat is a car, right? So let's get boat and human. Hang on. Pirate. Captain. Sunburn. Get out of here. Boat. No, don't cheat. We got this. We got this. Anchor. How is England and Stone not Stonehenge? It is, okay. Treasure. Why is that red flag? Because of the rain. Yeah, this race is gonna finish on the safety car. Fire and steam. That makes sense. I was thinking of that. Do I have steam? I'm sure I've got steam. I don't have steam. That would just be water and fire, right? There we go. Steamship. Okay. Rocket. Engine plus fire. Train. I'll make Lance throw. Engine and human. Mechanic. Engine. Car. Guys, we can tick off our first word here. Wait, I'll use a different color. There we go. Success. We've done it. We've got one word done. Now car. And car is a truck, which makes a tank. Okay. Battleship, cruise ship. Yacht. I made yacht. Nicola. I made yacht. How do I... When's the race starting? I don't know yet. Okay. Yeah, we don't have an answer, guys. Kimi Räikkönen the GOAT. Lewis, yeah, we don't know when the race is starting. All right. Oh dear. Car and England. Maybe we... Oh, we made a racer! We made a racer! Race car! Oh my god, guys. Guys. Crash. Crash Bandicoot. Interesting. Hang on. Race car. Racer. Race car. Racer. Okay, we have a lot here. Tanker, whatever. We now have rocket and race car. Spaceship. Speed! Race! We have race! We have race! Lads, we've got race. Where does this cut off the screen? It cuts off there. We can go lower. We can actually get more in here. Here we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to do race in Europe. So let's... Australia, race, kangaroo, boxing, marathon. Okay. London, race, marathon. Okay. Okay. Where are we? England race, horse. Derby. I know, I want track. We need to make... Gosh, add race and country. Where is country? I think we've got continent. Marathon. England racer. Jaguar. Okay. I was hoping for like Lewis Hamilton or something. Great Britain race. Grand Prix. We have Grand Prix. Monaco. Okay. Grand Prix. F1! 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 Guys! We've done it! We made F1! Okay. Chat, we're actually cooking. Okay. Are we ready? Yeah, I can search stuff, but it's a bit lazy. Okay. F2. Big ups F2. F3. F5. F8. We're just going to keep going, huh? F-150. That's a Ford truck. This is dumb. Come on, give me a new discovery. F1 and human. I'm done with this now. Okay. Okay. We actually have Australia, don't we? So, Great Britain, F1. Lewis Hamilton, guys. Victory. Great Monaco. So Lewis Hamilton, F1 victory, F1 victory, F1 Monaco. Okay. So we've got Lewis Hamilton, England, Formula 1. We have the words Formula 1, so we've got both Formula 1 and F1. So England and Formula 1 is Lewis Hamilton. Win, okay. Wreck, shipwreck. How does wreck and ship not make shipwreck, by the way? It is midnight. F1 in Australia. Where is... Let's search it. Melbourne. Grand Prix. Melbourne Cup. Spring Carnival. Go away. Human. Aussie. Crocodile Dundee F1. Crocodile F1. Far lap. Okay. Aussie. Oh, we've lost the board. Australia and race car. Rally. Kanga rally. Vettel. Vettel is not Aussie. World champion. We need to get more. Let's see if we can get Europe. What would be something? We need waffles. We need food. Alright, let's reassess. Dutch and F1. Well, I don't have Dutch. I don't have the Netherlands. And I don't have Belgium. Medical car is on track now, guys. We literally have Australia. We have Melbourne. But we don't have... ...2010 F1 World Champion. Sebastian Vettel. 2011 F1 World Champion. Vettel. Australia and Racer. Oh, yeah, I forgot we had Racer. Kanga Racer. They're all just consuming themselves here. Maybe a McLaren. Windmill and tea. I don't know how to make tea. Young. I've tried Australia and Racer. Makes kangaroo. Cup. Chariot. So we've got Lewis Hamilton, we've got Monaco, we've got Formula One, we've got Victory. Engine. I don't have Windmill, my friend. Empire. Mercedes. Okay. World Cup. F1 World Cup. 2013. F1 champion. Trophy. God, F1 and orange. I don't have colors though. How do I get colors? Get McLaren. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Oh god, I'm dying here. Engine and wind. Okay. Dutch. We got Dutch. Max Verstappen, guys. We got Max Verstappen. We did it. There we go. All right. We've got Max. What if we got Max and Lewis? Crash. Based. 2021. Lewis Hamilton in 2021 makes 8th world champion. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Guys, what do you think about that? Yikes. Red flag has stopped. The race will resume at 20 past. Is that 4 minutes? Guys, we're almost done. In 13. True. 14 minutes or 13 minutes. Okay. Dutch plus Dutch. Tulip. How do we have Mario and Luigi? Okay. So we've got Max, Australian Max Verstappen, maybe. Cricketer. Wicket. Gosh. How do I get I need to get Belgium. The Netherlands is really close to Belgium. Dutch. Continent, maybe. Get some just general stuff out here. Lake and mountain. I have Lake and mountain. F1 in Australia does not make Oscar, unfortunately. We have tried that. Dutch. This is going to be big. Orange. Oh! Guys, orange is massive. So orange and, Formula 1. F1 and orange. Come on, give us McLaren. Where's Mercedes? Creamsicle, that's right. Orange and F1 didn't work. Oh, here we go. Oh, Lewis Hamilton did race for them, though. Racetrack. Get that one back out. So surely we get Dutch racetrack prize. What? That makes no sense. Orange has promise. Sweetie. Okay, good on you. 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes. Come on. Joey is good because that's a little one. Joey. Person. Child! We can get young. Teenager. Adult. Okay. So where was... We had teenager. Plus Lewis Hamilton. Where are we? Accident. Teenager plus Lewis Hamilton. When Lewis Hamilton was a baby driver, plus orange, baby carrot, young and Vettel. I don't have young. Parent, Joey is a friend. Max Verstappen's friend. F1 champion. Tango. How do I make a papaya? I got a carrot. An orange and a carrot is carrot cake and a fruit. Orange, fruit, clockwork orange, clockwork apple. Put fries in that. Happy meal. This is get me no sugar daddy. No, thank you. Candy, Halloween, pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. Pumpkin, accident. I'm just having a go with this. World champion, friend, best friend. And Max Verstappen's friend. Okay. Best friends forever. BFF. Best friends. Okay. That's the exact same as the one above. Our best friend forever. Okay, so friend. Would we say fjord and continent? Oh, I like that. That's good thinking. Europe. Never mind, we've already got it. Does fruit and fruit make papaya? Fruit tree. Apple. I think orange apple will just make orange, won't it? Yeah, fruit, orange fruit, juice, orange juice, OJ. Oh, that's not good. I don't think it's raining right now. The track is clearing. We're getting ready to get back in. Hamilton. Mount Fuji. You know what? Let's see if we can get, like... Sumo. Rumble. Toyota. Toyota Super Fast and Furious. Russia, Soviet Union of Vodka. WWE. Birthday. We got Michael Schumacher. F1 Australia. I have tried that. How do I get country? Fire in Europe. Greece. Olympus. Wind and plant. Wind and plant. Dandelion we've already got. Yeah, so it's delayed. Red flag because of the rain. We're almost there, guys. Poseidon. Okay. Dandelion and race car. Yellow. Ferrari. We have a Ferrari. Taxi. Uber. Ferrari and Greece. Parthenon. F40. Verizon Europe will make France, right? Which isn't necessarily what we need. Freedom. America. We need Belgium. We have orange, the fruit. Lamborghini. Brazil. Okay. Senna. Okay. South America. Come on. God. Schumacher. Europe and Earth. France. Maple. World. What do we... This is what we're doing to pass the time. France and fire. French fries. Pie. How is French fries in Europe going to make Bel... How? How is that... How does that work? That's so stupid. Can we please get Spa and call it a day? I'm done. I'm tired. The race is about to restart. Belgium and F1. Are French fries Belgian? Damn. I am dumb. Okay. Oh! Oh! Do you see that? We might be there. Guys. Now get rid of that. Car wash, no, get rid of that. Okay, we need racetrack. No! No! Come on. How is it gonna give me Spa? Oh, go away. Come on, guys. It's not working. Come on, we have to do it before the race ends, or race starts. We've tried Racetrack Belgium. Alright, here we go. Come on. Tour de front. Go away. Oh, gosh. I don't have Grand Prix, though. Wait, do I? Oh my god, I do. Oh, come on. Waffle. It's not possible. Spa-Francorchamps. Yeah, everything's possible. Belgium F1 race car. We've done it. It's not working. We got Spa. I'm going to half tick it off. Guys, that was it. That was our interim. Now it's time to get ready for the actual race. It's been fun, guys. We can get rid of the beautiful music. Okay. Alright, guys. We're back. It's finally time. God damn it. The safety car is out, of course. And we need to tilt that up a little bit. There we go. We're back to normal now. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So you're a new F1 fan? Nice. Welcome along. It's great to have you here, Nicola. I look forward to having you along with us for today. We've got the safety car out. So, I do believe that this is a racing lap, technically. The race has begun now. And they are allowed to have a safe distance to the car in front, so that's always good, considering Do I think it'll be aggressive with Piastri off the bat? I don't know. Well, yeah. The thing is, with the weather that it is, having clear air is so unbelievably impressive. Like, important, sorry, not impressive. The gain that you have from clear air is more than anything else you're going to find. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, guys. I think I'm brain dead. Clear radio. This delay has screwed you up as well? Yeah, same. Yeah, this is really cooking me, man. Yeah, you lucked out, Q. Oh dear. Oh, welcome. Would have been halfway through the race by now. Yes, we would have. Don't remind me. I'm so tired. Okay. So safety car is still out for the middle part of this lap. The rain was horrendous, but it's actually not too bad. It was like Monaco 2024. I reckon we could see the safety car come in at the end of this lap. I'd like a standing start, but if we can only get a rolling start, I'll take that too. It's possible to do a standing start, but maybe unlikely. Why can't you see the race? Illegal. Head over to Kayo Sports if you're in Australia to watch it. No one's gained positions yet, because, it is, radio. Lando's not happy because, his grid spot, which is on the right side of the grid, is still really wet. Oh, I'm so tired, guys. It's 4:26 p.m. for you? Oh, I hate you. It's that's too good, mate. It's, what is it, midnight yet? Yeah, it is. Oh, dear. I'm so tired. You're in Croatia. Nice. That's awesome. (3:27 p.m. in England). Must be nice. Ah, Croatian in Bosnia. Okay. Is that not the same time zone? Also, is it still technically Bosnia and Herzegovina, or is it just Bosnia? Yanni, 12:30. Oh, Yanni, my boy. Okay. (12:28 a.m., baby. Yeah, Herzegovina. Yeah. Cool. Oh, dear. Edin Dzeko was Bosnian and Herzegovina, right? Edin Dzeko. Pjanic was Pjanic. Who else? Milinkovic Savic. Am I right in saying that? Pjanic is a blast from the past, you know. Milinkovic Savic is Serbian, that's right. Dzeko, Visha, yes. Pjanic, Kolasinac, of course. I just forgot my own boy. Every single name, bar like 5, ends in the C with an accent. Raznic, Demirovic, Katic, Barisic, Basic, Novic, Hasagic, Blasevic, Lulic, Musolomic, Hibic, Buric, Tabakovic, Bihakic, Misimovic, Djakovac, Bajavic, Sliskovic, Susic, Muharemovic, Malic, Bajdar, there you go, there's one of the nons, Bolic, Sage, Gigovic, Tahirovic, Kulasin, anyway, no one cares. Nikolic, Pulic, there you go. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we have a rolling start. It's not a standing start, but the rolling start we have. Not the worst result for some. The reason that they're not doing a standing start is because that one side of the track is far more wet than the other. And so they will, it'd be unfair. It'd be a big difference in advantage. So that green flag is showing now, which indicates that the safety car will start to shoot off down the road. There we go. Everyone's relaxing right now in the garage. We've got Oscar Piastri trying to get as close to Lando as he can. It's an interesting one. Because how early do you go here? Because we've got such a long straight, then the bus stop, and then the start-finish straight. Do you go super slow through the bus stop? Or do you shoot now, ladies and gentlemen? What would you do if you were Lando? What caused the safety car? Rain. Just rain. Nothing crazy. Just rain. Alright, he's gone. Oscar Piastri is all over him, though, already. They've started very early. Oh dear, look at the spray there. Lando. He's gone straight through the spray. It looked almost deliberate to try and throw Oscar off. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are racing on lap 4 of 44, but it is technically the first lap of racing. Through the spray, there's barely any visibility. Oscar pulls down to the inside to try and get a little bit of a clear view at the corner. There are the two RBs going side by side now through the first corner, and I think everyone has stayed as they are. Oscar Piastri, though, right now is all over Lando, but he's going to have to be careful with that extra slipstream. Will he get too much overspeed? No, he's going to get the move done. He's right over the rear wing of Lando. He goes to the outside. Look at the overspeed. He'll be using the battery, and that is a clean move. Oscar Piastri makes it past Lando Norris within the first sector of racing. Have that. What a great move that was. The bravery to be on his rear wing and to try and throw it around the outside straight away on the exit of Eau Rouge Radion. That was incredible bravery with such little visibility coming up the hill. One of the most dangerous corners on the calendar. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous balls he's got there. Oscar Piastri, Mr. Aussie. He is cooking. And now with that clean air, Oscar has got the advantage that he's going to want, especially now coming in through Sector 2. This is a very downforce heavy sector. And I mean, look, comparatively, there are other circuits which are obviously more so, but for this point of this race, you are going to pull a bit of a gap here, especially with all that spray. So Oscar should be able to pull away a little bit here. Max is all over the back of Leclerc. Let's look further down. We've got Alex Albon still in the same position. No changes, actually, outside of that. Lando Norris seems to have an issue with his battery. That might make sense as to why he was unable to fight down that straight line speed. Interesting here. He has caught back up a little bit now since the end of Sector 2, which might indicate a solution to this battery issue. But Leclerc and Verstappen are starting to get all over the back of Lando. What you'll see now is that as this track they'll dry up quite rapidly. Yeah. So Lando's battery is coming back to him. There you go. Hamilton is doing a Hulkenberg comeback. Well, yeah, maybe. It is P18 though right now. Interesting. Yeah, DRS not yet on, but it will be on soon. Piastri has he's done well there, to be honest. You had to get it done. Now let's look back. Look at the spray. I'm getting choked up. It's just so emotional. Here we go. We've got a move attempt here from George Russell on Alex Albon, or Carlos Sainz, I should say. No, it is Albon. My bad. I keep forgetting where everyone qualified. That was a good move. Very brave. Lay on the brakes. Had to get it done. Great overtake from Russell there. Coming down the hill now, he can try and make the most of that little bit of clear air that he's got. 2 seconds to Verstappen in front in P4. Not too shabby there from Russell. He'll be quite pleased with that. His Merc didn't quite give him what he wanted from quali yesterday, but maybe their setup was a bit favourable for the conditions in the race today. Would make sense. On board with Max Verstappen, he's half a second now to Charles Leclerc. He does seem to have the pace on that Ferrari. Leclerc's gone very deep there. Very understeery. He maybe went a little bit too deep on the brakes and just washed out, literally, given the fact that it is wet. Max should have him now on the straight back up towards turn 1-2. He should have him into the final chicane, the bus stop. But it's going to require a pretty brave overtake on the brakes. Let's see. We got Lando now catching back up to Piastri, pulling away from Leclerc a little bit. Max isn't going to give this a crack, as you know. He's going to keep back behind. Leclerc again going a little bit deep into the corner. I feel like it's only a matter of time until Max has Charles here, surely. Lando pulling across to the wet side of the track. Oscar might be struggling with his battery, apparently, also. Interesting. McLaren engine or not engine, mechanical either. Electrical issues maybe at McLaren. Interesting. You think RBs get points? I absolutely agree with you. Both RB and RB because, you know, Red Bull and Racing Bulls. Not bad. Lance Stroll has just been overtaken by Kimi Antonelli. Not ideal for Stroll. He started in P16 and he's currently down to P19. That's an unfortunate start for the second Aston Martin car. Alonso started P20 and he's not moved. So far we've had, in terms of changes, Stroll has dropped back to P19, Piastri got Lando, and Russell has Albon. Other than that, everything has remained the same so far, and that's, you know what, kind of to be expected when you have a rolling start in these sorts of conditions too. So no crazy shock there. Leclerc is under a bit of pressure from Max. There's a dry line starting to form as well. You can see there on the outside of the track. And you're going to now watch them use that wet line even more throughout this lap. So as they start to dry up the circuit, those tyres are going to get incredibly warm. And they want to try and make these last a little bit longer. If they stay on the dry line and overheat these tyres, they will be absolutely cooked and they'll lose all grip. So they need to make sure that they can keep them in an optimal window. Find that wet line. So when you see them on the straights here, they're going to try and do that a little bit. And so on the main straight as well, hopefully they'll well, not hopefully, but they should in theory do the same thing. So watch Lando. Never mind, we're off board of Lando. But if you see them coming down the main straight, they're likely going to stay to the inside of the track where it's a bit wetter. Antonelli, P18 right now. Lewis is going to the inside there. That's a very brave move on Carlos Sainz. He's done it, and Antonelli had to take evasive action there. Oops. That's not ideal. Okay. He's, yeah, poor. Very unfortunate there. He got caught up there with Lewis making the move, kind of a little bit blindsided. Oh, dear. Just watching Max Verstappen now. Start of Sector 2, coming down the hill. Brave of Leclerc to be pushing on the curb so much there, because in these conditions, it's incredibly easy to drop it. Lewis is cooking, guys. He's gone around Colapinto now as well. There you go, up into P15. So whoever said that Lewis was doing a Hulkenberg, you might be onto something here. He's absolutely flying as it stands. A good little start from Lewis. There you go. So Leclerc is now 3 seconds back from Norris, making it 4 to Piastri. And that is helpful for the McLarens in preventing Max from encroaching on them. They'll be quite pleased to see Leclerc back there. Coming down the hill, Sector 2, you can see Leclerc dropping off even more now. A loss of grip, understeery, and yeah, you can see how much Antonelli's having to fight through the corners. Yeah, it's dry through a lot of this track now. It's going to be interesting. Let's have a look. Lewis back to fighting Hulk in the Sauber. Yeah, here we go. He's got a lot of pace, this guy, doesn't he? There we go. He's going for another move. Into the bust. Up late on the brakes again. It's another move. Hamilton's flying, guys. Up at a P14. Yeah, the car isn't good at the moment. Good stuff, Lewis. Next up, Pierre Gasly. Here we go. Max is still waiting for his time to get past Leclerc here. 5 tenths back again. Oh, a cherry Coke. Nice. Do you remember the Sprite cranberry thing from a few years ago? Sprite cranberry. Who was that? Was that LeBron James? That ad? Come on, Lewis. Oh, Gasly's washed out a little bit there in the mid-court. Lewis is going to wait for his opportunity here. Am I disappointed with Aston's car? I am a little bit at the moment, but also I'm not worried because give it 6 months and they'll be at the front. Jones barbecue and foot massage. Jones barbecue and foot massage. You know, remember that? Skin. I nurture my skin. Oh, mate, that's OG memes. There we go. Lewis has got his move done on Gasly. Up at a P13 before the back straight now. Oh, mate, Lewis is absolutely flying. Is this a setup choice? Is this just a skill issue or a skill benefit, I should say? Very interesting because Leclerc is falling off a fair bit from the McLarens. Yes, they are the McLarens, so, you know, can't really doubt them too much, but Hamilton is flying right now. He's just taken half a second out of Behrman in one straight. Piastri radio. Piastri thinks it might not be too far off. The only thing is with that, though, Oscar, is that as if the only problem is, though, Oscar, is that if you go slightly off the line, you're absolutely cooked. So obviously around Spa, this is a very long circuit. As you can see, only 44 laps, so that tells you what you need to know. At the moment, they're doing a minute 58, minute 59s, 2 minutes actually. They're doing 2-minute lap times right now in these conditions, right? So, what does that tell us? A 2-minute lap, the delta on getting the tyre right is way larger here. He's trying to make a move around the outside of Leclerc there. He's going to turn to the inside. It's very good defending from Charles there. Quite aggressive, wasn't it? You know, oftentimes we don't really see them battling for these sorts of positions like this early on in the race. Often it's a case of, oh, you know, this isn't our race right now. It will come back to us. Don't lose time. But I think we can all agree that the McLaren's already too far down the line to really think about that. So right now, guys, I am on lap 10 out of 44, and we're on board with Leclerc and Max as they're coming through Sector 2. Sector 3. They're just about to come through the bus stop chicane. There we go. Lando and Oscar are about to cross the line and start lap 11. There you go. What do we think for strategy here, guys? If you were the McLarens, looking at this track, would you want to switch? We might have a move from Max Verstappen here now into turn number 1. He's going to fake it to the outside, look at the inside, he's not decided to go for it, get the better exit. See his sweeping turn there, and Leclerc struggled majorly through mid-corner here. He's just going to keep it into Eau Rouge, I reckon. Max knows you don't go too wide up here, especially in these conditions, but he should have the overspeed by the end of the straight into turn 5. Let's have a look. Disaster for Lance Stroll, is it? Max Verstappen now has the slipstream. He's 3/10 encroaching. Surely he sends it now. He knows he has to, and he's not got it done yet. Man, no DRS, and Leclerc must be managing that battery very nicely to still have the speed there. Leclerc radio. Yeah, Leclerc not happy with the tyres right now, and I think that's consistent across the grid, though, to be honest. Yeah, the Inters are well and truly fried. I mean, if you have a look, though, the best lap done on worse conditions was 2 minutes or 1:59 flat. And right now, they're going 3 seconds a lap slower than that. Oh, Clara, welcome along to YouTube. Hope you're doing well, my friend. I love your profile picture, mate. What a legend. Just listening to the radios. Karina, thank you for the heart. Sage, thank you for the heart. So Oscar is almost 2 seconds clear of Lando, and then another 8 seconds from Lando to Leclerc. Max has dropped off a bit this lap. Is he trying to cool his tyres down? It's an interesting one. Let's have a look now. He's going to probably send for another attack into turn 5 here. Got a better exit out the bus stop. He's trying to cool his tyres down. Moving over to the wet side of the track. Hamilton radio box. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. I think that's not a bad shout for him. Come on, Lewis. I hope he does well. He's going to put on the slicks, I reckon. We've got a few other people behind putting on the slicks, I'd imagine, also. That's a medium going on. Okay, so Lewis is coming on the mediums. Let's see how we go. It's going to be very treacherous heading into turn 5 and the first part coming down the hill, because the straight into turn 5 is wet still, and a fair bit also coming down the first part of that hill. So it's going to be incredibly interesting to see just how the tyres hold up and if they're able to stay warm and dry through that little sector. So let's have a look. You can look at the tyres there, especially on Leclerc's Ferrari. Those Inters look absolutely shredded. Let's have a look at how Hamilton goes here. So Stroll in front, still on Inters, but we've got the gap to the leader, so 49.9 the gap to the leader now. Call it 50 seconds. Let's watch how this goes, shall we? How is Stroll 16th again? Because the cars behind him just pitted. They've all put mediums on behind him. Leclerc box. Let's see. Oscar's in, guys. Oscar is in. Okay. Please be good stop. Please be a good stop. I mean, if Oscar's a bad stop here, we're going to really have to question the conspiracy theories about them sacrificing Oscar. It wasn't incredibly quick, but it also wasn't too slow. It's doable. Okay, here we go. Pit crew battle here. Can Verstappen get out in front of Leclerc? That was a pretty good stop there from Charles. Does Max get out in time? He doesn't. It was close to almost chopping off the Williams. Gosh, that's borderline. He's done well to not collide. Unsafe release, maybe. Tsunoda is currently P3. Piastri's in P2. He's on the pit exit now. He's going to be in front of... hang on a minute. Let's have a look. Watch the delta from Piastri to Lando. 19.4 seconds the gap. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Oscar. Come on, Oscar. I think the mediums are the way to be. Over a whole lap, yes. Your dad's going to love seeing the screenshot of Yuki in third. Good stuff. Let's watch this release from the Ferrari into the Williams. Oh, no, that was fine, I think. Oh, it's borderline. Who's in front in the Drivers' Championship right now? It's Oscar Piastri by 9 points. There you go. Lewis Hamilton on the mediums, by the way, up into P10 right now. How about that? Mate, he is cooking. He's cooking. Lewis Hamilton is on a generational drive right now. There is a train here behind Esteban Ocon. Okay, Lando Norris is going on the hards, guys. Lando's going from going for a hards one stop. That's a very slow stop. They're 3 wide here on the straight. Look at that. Max Verstappen, George Russell, and Charles Leclerc all getting past Ocon there. Whoa. Interesting. So Lando has made a pretty good call here, by the way. He's gone from hard. He's going hards to the end here. Interesting. Oscar leads by a pretty good margin. His tyres will be in a nicer working condition. 1, because they've been on track for a bit longer, but 2, because their mediums will come up to speed nicer. But Lando has got the hards, so he can go to the end here. They've done an alternate strategy, and I honestly think that that's the right call for Lando to make, because yeah, it's realistically, if they went the same strategy, it was just going to be an Oscar guaranteed win. So let's see. Lando had a pretty slow stop there as well. The front left did not want to go on, I think it was. It came off okay, but yeah, just didn't quite get the angle right getting it on. That's not ideal, is it? Lando will not be too pleased with that. That's a shame for the team. Let's go Charles Leclerc. Yeah, he's doing well. Yeah, the slick to mediate there was cooking. So Piastri now 8.5 seconds down the road from Lando, and he's going to need to keep on extending that by a good half a second a lap. Lando being told not to make anything silly, just keep it on track, and I think that's a great call. Hamilton is, of course, purple right now. The fastest man on track is Lewis Hamilton. I said Lando, didn't I? What an idiot. Lewis Hamilton, fastest man on track. Nico Hülkenberg, P9, and this is everyone's representative position. Everyone has boxed. Everyone has boxed. Who won Spa last year? Lewis Hamilton. Because George, it was a 1-2, but George got disqualified. Lewis is flying, guys. If he can get past the Williams here, there's a train behind Charles Leclerc, his teammate. So he'll be quite pleased. How Alonso jumped to P13? Strategy. They boxed at the right time. They got the right call. Disaster for Ocon? Yeah, it's not great, is it? Goodness me. This is going to be interesting between the two McLarens here. Different strategy. Oscar needs to pull quite the gap. Or does the medium go to the end from here in these conditions if it's colder? Let's watch the gap. Yeah, can you imagine if someone put a bet on Lewis for a podium? I wonder what that would have been paying. Oh, Hadjar's down to 16th, guys. Yeah, Nicola, this is big time F1 right here. Lots of chaos, that's all you get. Jones, barbecue and foot massage. You fell asleep during the red flag? Oh, I don't blame you, man. I do not blame you. So, essentially, everyone's boxed now into the drier tyres. We've got Max's fastest man on track right now. Everyone's on mediums, except for Lando. Alternate strategy. Do they box again if they're on mediums, or do they go to the end? Lando should... And if they go to the end on the mediums, Lando will have the pace towards the end of the race. The fact that Lando is gaining on Oscar at this stage in the race would indicate to me that Oscar might be doing some time management. That's kind of where I'm at. I think if he was going to try and make a two-stop, or, you know, a second dry tyre, he would be pushing from here. Lando can definitely get to the end. Can Oscar? Radio from Verstappen. You're gone in like 10 minutes? What? I'm watching on Kayo Sports in Australia. 10k gone? What do you mean? I'm also so tired, Sage. Ollie Behrman's camera, is that a tear-off stuck on the camera? Oh, right, for swearing. Oh, they don't get in trouble for that. They'll be okay. It's fine. Even if they do get fined 10k, does not matter one bit for them. It's honestly a penny. A penny in the pond. So Piastri and Lando gap still sitting around 9 seconds. So yeah, looking, if you guys are watching on alongside us, you'll see that Behrman's camera looks awful. I don't think that's water. I think that's a tear-off or something stuck on the camera. Can I see anything? No, maybe there's some water in the lens. Never mind. Lando radio. Both trials are going to try and get to the end. Okay. Had John not no, he's not having fun at all. He does swear almost every race, yeah. My favorite F1 meme. The George Russell pose is a classic. I really liked, oh gosh. There's so much. Wonder where Lewis got the pace from. Just built different. No, he's talented, so. Wait, what's Jensen Button's middle name again? What time is it? I'm so tired. 12:30. How often do they race? On average, like once every 2 or 3 weeks. But then sometimes we have back-to-back. Oscar looking at the camera after the jetpack. That's a really good one. Banana Leclerc. I've never looked so good. 2 times a month. Yeah, on average, I think. Jensen was the first driver to do the DRS button. Rose, that's crazy. On 2 different chats, Rose and Sage said the exact same thing, minus 1, like, or 2 words. Rose said Jensen was the first person to press the DRS button. Sage said Jensen was the first ever driver to press the DRS button. 2 of you are pretty much identical. That's crazy. Lance Stroll on Isaac Hadjar. Getting past. There we go. Of course, we have DRS on now, so much easier to get the move done once you're in that window. I think Piastri is doing some tire management here for sure. Looking at Lando's pace, he is picking it up. Though those mediums would be quicker at full force right now, at this stage, if he was to push it. So we'll just manage this as we go. Rose has come along now. In my opinion, who is the best F1 driver? Do we mean right now or do we mean in history? Right now it's Max Verstappen and no debate about that one. I'd say followed shortly by Piastri, Norris. Honestly, form this year, Russell's been pretty strong, guys. You can't really deny that. No had joints. Well, the race isn't done yet, so you know the banana in Fortnite. I have it as a outfit. Banana Leclerc. It's so good. I love George, what are you doing? That's a banger. Alex Albon. That whole era from the lockdown from COVID was just peak. The tractor, the wreck fest. It's near a fish. Lando, look. It's sushi. This one here. No fish. Look. Lando, no fish. It's near a fish. Banging. Leclerc hearing box in his nightmare. Lando, we can be world champion. That's a banger. Humor, thank you for the follow. Welcome along. No, you ruined my ice cream. Banger. Let's just keep reciting F1 memes here, shall we? Bortoletto getting on the radio, demanding that Hulkenberg either pushes on to Lawson or he wants team orders. Not a bad shout, to be fair, because he does look quite quick. Must be the water. Banger. The city's full of water, like full of water. Must be the water. I am stupid. Oh yeah, Carlos, when he gets told, like mid-interview after the race, oh, sorry, Carlos, they want you in the steward's room, and he's just stood there like, and then like turns away. Hulkenberg getting team orders now, swap positions, he's being told. Nice. It's Friday then. Let's add that to the words of wisdom. Yes. Yeah, the kid screaming Leclerc. What else have we got? Mahavir! No, Mahavir! Ocon 10-second penalty. Nice. Midge, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Antonelli on Colapinto into turn 5. Late on the brakes. Gets it done. Up in a P15. Fernando sitting on the beach after DNFing. That's a banger. Well done, Franco. I mean, Kimi on Franco. Anyone watched the video where they race in lawnmowers? Yes, that was peak. I think that's Wreckfest, right? Raikkonen going to his yacht? Yeah, that's banging. You missed the presentation by Pele. I was taking a shit. Banger. Hello, Aussie Sean. Heading to bed. I respect that, man. You have a good night's sleep. I wish I was in bed right now. I'm so tired. Daniel Ricciardo? Man. Daniel Avocado? My eyes are so itchy, man. I'm so ready to sleep. What time is it for me? It's like 1 a.m. Which isn't that late, but I've just been so exhausted lately and I've not been sleeping enough. Zero recovery. Sweat. I don't know if you can see, but my eyes are just like shot dead. I want to keep my eyes open. Did you know that there was once a time when I did a live stream and I actually fell asleep on the live? I think it was Kota in 2022. What's the rookie you think you would have competition with? Has Hamilton slowed down? He's not been gaining, no. You're right. Kimi Fernando. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was from the rookie roundup, the round table, the start of this year, right? Piastri win, Norris pole, and Russell top 6. Max is doing okay. Yeah, these conditions do play to his strengths. What I would do for Lando to sing It's Friday then. Oh, please. Sorry I'm blinking so aggressively. My eyes really cooked. Do I think Piastri will pit again? I think it will have... I think... If he wants to pit again, he's going to have to really push on now because I think it's cooked. It might be... I did like the Rolex sponsor too, Sage. I thought that was very nice. And no disrespect to Tag Cure, because they are now the official timekeeper, right? And I love Tag Cure, but I do think that the Rolex was just iconic, right? The green and yellow around, that was iconic. We didn't recite the most iconic meme. What's the most iconic meme? Here we go. Lance Stroll on Colapinto now up in the P16. There we go. What is it, Nicola? Kiki ra. I already said that. God, my eyes, guys. It's killing me. Does Senna still race? No, unfortunately, he has passed away. Halfway through. Oh my god, my eyes are cooked. Ah! Oh god, I'm dying. Ugh. How am I tired? It's 1 a.m. and I've not been sleeping. That's why. I'm gonna... Bear with me 1 second. Where is it? God damn it. Antoine Hubert's mum there. Much love. I love you. I love you. And then Pierre Gasly's mother as well. Mediums could be cooked. Everyone except for Lando is on the mediums. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put anyone else on hards. It's very perplexing. Can the mediums do another 20 laps? I don't think Oscar goes on the second stop here. I don't think I would do it. Yeah, race times only suit Europeans, man. Louis Vuitton. I think it can suit F1. Yeah, if I was Oscar, I wouldn't pit unless Leclerc and Verstappen pit earlier. That's the problem. He does not fuck smash my door. Banger. Oh, Lando fastest lap, guys. Someone said this is very boring. Yeah, the race has kind of fizzled out a little bit here now. Hope Oscar wins, but I don't think he will. Pretty sure this is Lando's one, well and truly. Lando spin. Yeah, I'm shocked there also hasn't been a crash. I mean, we had a safety car start, but other than that, no safety car. I mean, Spa is the sort of track where there's enough room for error, generally speaking. I mean, unless you have a really, really big off, or an engine issue. And I know a lot of people have got new components, so it makes sense that there's not really been anything crazy. '26, baby. What lap? Yeah, lap 26. Everyone's favorite track? Yes. And it's not a street track either. Lots more room. Yep, correct. It's a track that everyone knows well. If you know racing, you know Spa, really. It's just one of them. It's funny to me how much advertising the Vegas Grand Prix gets at other races. I'm always so fascinated by the sponsors' placement. That's funny. Yeah, no, the Vegas Grand Prix is advertised at literally every race recently. It's like you really have to advertise it that much. It's like everyone in F1 already knows about Vegas. It's like, if I'm watching the British Grand Prix, I know that there's a race in Vegas. You guys showing me that there's a race in Vegas isn't going to make me go to Vegas anymore. People know that it's there. I feel like you're marketing to the market that already knows who you are. I don't know. It's just a bit strange. How are tires looking? I don't know. Vegas is pretty at night. I've never been, so I don't know. I can't stream the race because it's illegal, dude. I think Oscar might be pushing on a bit now, guys. Is he going to try and make it a two-stop? He might be committing to a two-stop. Good move, Antonelli. Well done, mate. Come on, Oscar. Yeah, I think Oscar might be pushing on to try a two-stop. Oh, he's going to need a fair bit more of a gap, though, isn't he? They started with... actually, the first racing lap was the 4th lap. Yeah, TikTok would ban me, and I'd have Formula 1 management themselves knocking at my door. Yeah. I'd get in a lot of trouble. Also, now, because I kind of am involved a little bit more into the actual mainstream part of it, I'd be in a lot more trouble than just if you guys tried it. So, yeah. Yeah, that's the way. It's, you know, it's a watch along. So watch with me, not watch the race through me. You know what I mean? But also, if you guys don't have access to the race, here's the next best thing, you know? I'm not very talkative right now. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to watch and understand what's going on. There's not a crazy lot to talk about, and also I am fighting to try and stay awake. So I do apologize for maybe the lack thereof energy. Fascinating little one for you. First of all, this is a really cool camera on the Ferrari. But I find it so fascinating how they put tape over all the cracks in the cars. It's very funny to me. Gives you slightly better aero improvement. What cracks? So in the grooves in the cars, where you put the parts together, you'll notice that they have tape over the grooves. Thanks, Nicola. I appreciate it. Warning for signs. Yeah, if he gets one more warning here, he will get a time penalty for track limits. So Lando is now pushing back onto Piastri here. Nicely done. Wish they raced in the rain. Yeah, me too, to some degree, but, you know, it's contentious. Got a bit of a train here for P11 behind Pierre Gasly here. Yeah, you just wouldn't be able to see in the rain. Yeah, the ground effect and rain is not a good combo. Oh no, Lando is cooking. Yeah, that's funny. Spa is Monaco with trees. I don't know. It's a good track though. Yes, what steroids they've got in the car? They've got two different steroids. They're called Oscar and Lando. Why is it in the middle of a forest? Or isn't it in the middle of a forest? It is, yes. Alonso the first one to pit. Yeah, he's boxing now. Sainz also has done. Colapinto has done. Hadjar has... Haj done. He Hadjar? I don't know. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Praying for Piastri, baby. Come on. Can he make another 13 laps? If Piastri loses half a second a lap, he will still be fine. So just go time management mode, Oscar. If Oscar can. There is a world where Oscar does this. Whoa! Praying for Piastri disqualification. No! You guys just baited me into saying something bad there. Boo. Come on, Oscar. Okay, Antonelli's in. So we've got 13 laps. Alright, it's gonna 13 divided by 8. Oh no, let's call it 7 because once you're in DRS it's exponential. So it's like essentially he needs half a second a lap and he'll be okay. Right at the end. Oh dear, come on Oscar, you got this mate. You just gotta make it last. Yeah, in theory, Sage, but I think Oscar's not going to want to try that. I think Oscar will go to the end. Liam is doing a good job right now. He will have to box again, I reckon. I don't think it's worth the risk for... Or maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen a bunch of Bordello, but he has been plodding along and doing well enough to be P9 still. Oscar Piastri, come on, baby. Oh, Lando's flying, guys. Oh dear. You want Lando to win? That's fair enough. I want Oscar to win. Lando, oh, always believe in your soul. Oscar Zaby, Oscar Zadie. Huh? I wonder if there was a Croatian F1 driver ever, you say. I'm not sure. Oscar Zadie. Lando is really catching now. He sure is. About 3/10 a lap. 11 laps to go. 3/10. That's actually not enough. I think Oscar is probably still favourite to win the World Championship. But that doesn't mean I think he will. No, I think there's a better chance that he will than Oscar, or than Lando, maybe. But I wouldn't say that I think Lando, like Oscar will. I don't know. I don't like saying anything definite because there's too much happening. Only streaming for an hour, snoozing a bit right now. Bro, I'm so tired, Charles. I am so cooked. Piastri radio. Oscar's going to the end. Ten laps to go, 7 seconds. This is going to be hard. Oh dear. Come on, Oscar. So the gap's going to get exponentially more shut down. So if Lando's doing around 3/10, 4/10 a lap, at the moment, in theory, that should just get a bigger delta as the race carries on, as mediums get further and further away from him. Away from Oscar, that is. Thoughts on Hamilton? Bit of a mixed bag weekend. Yes. Out of everyone who never won a championship but should have, who do I want? Does that mean, like, people that are young? Because obviously I'd want Piastri too, but I think that's cop out. People that... I think Daniel Ricciardo is an easy one. I think that's it. Oh, big lockup for Lando. Might have had oh, he's bottled it. He's bottled it, guys. Rubens Barrichello. Robert Kubica. That's fair. I think, yeah, Daniel Ricciardo is a big one. Hulkenberg up into 14th. Taxes and Lando bottle. There goes his tyre. Yeah, he might have a bit of a flat spot, but I think he did okay. So he's not hurt, which is great. I never support him getting hurt, but thank God he bottled a bit. And that is Q on Lando Norris having a lockup. I respect that. I just want Oscar to win. Leah is one of the most beautiful dogs I've seen. One of the most beautiful dogs from one of the most beautiful couples. Lando being told to kind of calm it down a little bit there. He said that the tyres are going to start to get a bit tricky. You're plenty fast. Don't push later on the brakes than you need to. Just use your pace that you've got. You don't need to do anything stupid, pretty much. I'm just reading some of those radios there. Ooh, Antonelli's been done here by Ocon there. Well done, Ocon. That was a good move. Any good team radios this so far? Has been a little bit of something happening. Mostly just between Piastri and Lando. Oscar's about to come up to some lapped cars now. If you've seen the F1 movie, you'll be hoping that Sonny Hayes isn't driving, if you're him. Antonelli down on confidence? I think so, yeah, which is a bit of a shame, because he started really strong this year. You have DRS, though, again, so he should be okay. The movie was fun. It made me laugh a lot, but it was fun. Is the FIA keeping count on it? What are you talking about? Team radios. Swear word like always. Oh, who cares? Toto's a stressed father. Yes, is TikTok Live my job? Not TikTok Live specifically, but content, yeah. Not realistic, but otherwise good. Yeah, it was funny. It was okay. It was Hollywood, right? I mean, the blue flags didn't exist, and that, yeah, it was rage bait. It was good fun. It wasn't that bad. It was funny. It was honestly worse in realism than I thought it would be, in the sense that I thought that they would at least get the rules right and stuff like that. The FIA just didn't exist. You know, yeah, anyway, whatever. It is what it is. Someone said the fraud can't win, 21 seconds behind. The rage bait's interesting, because you're talking about Max Verstappen in a car that really is not great. Anyway. No Ferrari disaster class yet. No, they've actually done okay today. Not bad at all. Lewis has been flying too. I mean, if you have a look, George was kind of in that fight for the podium for a bit there with Leclerc. Why is it called Spa? It's just the Belgian name, Spa-Francorchamps. Yeah, Joshua Pierce's car does after hitting a curb. Imagine if Lewis pits and goes to dead last. Well, that's not going to happen. Hamilton made up more than I thought he would. Same. I think he's done well today. Top 10 is going to rely on the mediums to get to the end. Yes, I agree. Stressing for Oscar. You and me both. He should be okay, though, now, because Lando needs to find 0.8 a lap. And at the moment, I mean, he is doing that, to be fair. Six or so. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. How did Stroll get to P13? Bit of a strategy call. Yeah, you've already sent that message in, Mr. 420 MRX. There is 6.5 laps to go now. You're not going to leave your bed in the morning? Yeah, real talk. Real talk. Yes, you've got 6.5 laps to go now. Lando needs to find 8 or so tenths a lap. Yeah. Aston Martin had a huge downfall from 2024. Actually, huge downfall from 2023. Getting podiums in 2023. Simon, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Good to have you here. Speaking of, guys, if you're new around here, make sure you hit that follow button so you don't miss any future live streams. And you want to keep up to date with all the content, of course, as it comes here first. You know how it be. Ben, welcome. Thanks for the follow, my friend. You are my goat. Charles Leclerc. Attaboy. Little front lock up there. Not too bad. Kept it moving. He'll be okay. Charles Leclerc. Leclerc daddy. Max is creeping up on Charles. Yep, he sure is. He sure is. He'll have DRS soon. Max pushing. He will get a podium, I reckon. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it, Mina? Leclerc's annoyed. That's funny. He said, "Leave me alone. I have too much information when I'm getting close, and then when he's nowhere near, you just are quiet." That's great. I love that. You bet Aston double points. Yikes! Oh, bad bet. Bad bet.